What's going on, people? So this part of what I've been saying, I don't always work in AC buildings. I'm usually outside doing something. So I was involved in a small little fender bender with one of my cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my car here. It got wrecked in the front right there. Airbags didn't deploy. The airbags didn't deploy, so that's good. But it's got a little bit of damage to it. Look like I'm gonna have to definitely replace the light. I don't know how much. This fender looks good. This fender don't look bad at all. I gotta see about getting it aligned back. Seemed like the hood got pushed over. The hood got pushed over. I had the tow truck driver hook up his winch to this bar here and pull this out. So I know I bought this grill already. So I know the frame has been pushed in a little bit there. A lot of broken pieces in there. So I'm gonna figure out how I can do some of this stuff myself. I'm pretty sure a lot of this can be salvaged. I already bought a new grill already. I got it in the back of the car. I already bought a new grill. It's what, 80 bucks? It's gonna be blue in color. It's blue in color, but I'll get it painted with my paint guy. So yeah, maybe the bumper. Well, no, the bumper still should be good. This is part of the grill. This being part of the grill, I could just unmount that from the bumper. I'm thinking the bumper might still be good. I just got to reposition it, take it off and reposition it to where I can possibly still use my bumper and not have to buy another one. See, this light popped out in here and stuff. The side amber light popped out. This side of the hood is messed up there. You can see it's touching the frame. So I really couldn't open my hood. I closed it so my battery wouldn't get messed up. But it's kind of hard to open right now. So this panel looks good. Got a little bit imperfection right there, but that's minor. This panel looks good, but it's overlapping the hood. The hood is overlapping, so I brought my son with me today so he can help me out with it. Help me out holding some of these parts while I take it off. But I should be able to get this back in place. I brought my canopy so I'm not working in this direct sun all day. That's one of my semi trucks right there. Figure I just had a tow truck bring it over here and park it in front of my semi truck, and I can work on it here. I yanked on the handle, broke that, so I'm gonna have to replace that. That's where it rubs right there. Just got to get this quarter panel here. Get this quarter panel to push forward a little bit. Get this hood to go over that way. All three of these parts will still be good. Take this bumper off the front. I got new headlights on the way. Got a new grill. So I'll take this bumper off. It's kind of pushed in a little bit, so I'll go over here to my shop and get the guys to, once I get everything off to save myself some money, I'll take it over there to the shop and get the guys to pull this frame and do any kind of framework underneath that may need to be done. I know it is because this took the brunt of the pressure. This took the brunt of the pressure and pushed all of these parts back here. Pushed the frame back and broke some pieces off up in there. So this was actually touching my tire. This bar here was actually touching my tire. I was able to drive it, but this bar was touching the tire, and I had to tow truck driver hook his winch right there and pull this bar off the tire so it wouldn't pop my tire. You know what? While I got all this off, all these things off, I might want to change out some pulleys and everything underneath that too. So these parts here, pretty sure I can put all this back. So the good thing is, I thought this was more damaged than, I thought this took a lot of damage, but this panel is good. I just got to worry about aligning my hood back up here. Aligning my hood back up. Getting this framework done underneath on this side. I see my condenser got pushed out of whack. My condenser back here is crooked some kind of way. Oh, it just got knocked off the rails here. I just gotta put that back on the rails there. Yeah, I see a little frame damage down there. All that got pushed in. Once I get everything off, I'll be able to see a whole lot better. Once I get everything off, I'll be able to see things a whole lot better and where I'm at, what it takes to get everything done. But bumper, grill, hood, and that's it. Just that panel on that side, get that panel off the driver's side door. This panel here looks pretty decent. Got a little spacing in it. It just took a little hit. Little hit in the front from the pressure that made it open up here. The gap is a little bit bigger. Bigger gap. So yeah, I think I'll be able to get it all done. Everything I'll take off, I'm gonna just stick it inside my semi truck. Stick it inside my semi truck and start working on it. Everything should be good after I get everything off of here. See what I'm looking at. So I'll get back with you guys later. Yeah, got the canopy up. Kind of shield me from the sun a little bit. Kind of shield me from the sun a little bit. My son coming back there. See if we can get the car back on the road. All right, got everything off. Can see where the damage is really at. Most of the damage, well, all of the damage is here. Busted up my knuckles. Most of the damage is here on this bumper. But I got everything off, so most of the damage is on this side of the car. This side is not that bad. Just gotta fix it. Just gotta straighten that out. But this side here, of course, this bumper here, this whole piece here has to be straightened out here to about right here. So they're probably gonna have to cut that excess damage there. Cut that excess damage so they can pull this. So they can pull this back to straight, and hopefully these mounts will go right back into place. The bushing, the rubber is somewhat coming out here. But once they pull all of this, hopefully everything will go back in line. So the day of the accident, there was some leaking of some kind of fluid. I don't see anything leaking down here now. So I don't know where the leak was. Of course, my condenser, the condenser line was hit. This goes inside this bracket here. This one goes in here. That's the only reason this is crooked. This side needs to come down. But I can't do none of that because it's all connected to the inside of this wall here, inside of this bumper. So maybe that's the problem. Oh, that's not the problem. No, that wasn't the leaking I saw. The leaking I saw was more like coolant. So it might be a coolant line pinched underneath here that got hit the day of the accident. So all of this needs to come out a little bit. This has to be straightened out. So we'll see how everything goes here. Take it over to the shop and see if the guys can do it. Oh yeah, forgot the back of the car. My rack for when I go hunting, the car spun around, so this rack ended up hitting the concrete wall along with this bumper part that got hit. The tire was rubbing up against the concrete barrier, but it's no damage to the rim. No damage to the rim, so it must have went up on the concrete barrier. So I just gotta get somebody to flatten that out, heat it up, and straighten it out for me. It's a good, strong, sturdy basket, enough to stop the car in motion, you know what I mean, back when it's going backwards up against a concrete barrier. So this is a good, sturdy, heavy-duty basket, so I want to keep it. Good thing it didn't mess up my camera. Got a camera underneath here. Got cameras on all my cars, so